Everyone, and welcome back to the 37th part tutorial of how to model a basketball court arena, where we will continue with our basketball hoop. This time we are gonna fix some things and then we will be able to continue. So I'm gonna isolate this arm and I want to show you something. Whenever we created those edges here, everything went good for this part, but if you didn't notice, we created lines here, edges, that are went through our pipe here. And as you already seen me in other parts of tutorials, uh, this is not acceptable. So we need to deal with it. So there are a lot of ways to deal with it. Again, I don't want to point all of them, but I do want to help you and figure this out. So this is we're gonna treat it just as we did with the other ones. So I'm gonna first grab those three here at each section, okay, and those three and those three, right? Shift right click and delete edge. I'm just in smooth preview mode, so it will be easier for me to pick them, and I wouldn't need to really zoom in that much because while it's in non-smooth preview mode, it's just hard to pick them. So now it's easy to pick those in the cylinder and simply double click on them and then shift right click delete edge. Okay, so we deal with that. Now we want to connect those, okay, to those at the other side. So we need to tunnel them through here and over there. Okay, so we're gonna do this in steps. I mean, I don't want you to mess too much with your model. So one click here. Sorry, that's something wrong. Multicut tool. Yeah. So one click here, another click here, another click here, here. Let's do something the same there. Okay. Here. Mm, there. I can simply rotate here and click on this one. Click, hold, and drag and just set it as it aligned, and then continue over here. Trying to align it there in some way. So yeah, something like so. Click here, click here, somewhere here. I'm just hoping that I'm not running on top of others. And for some reason this one doesn't want to be attached there. It's something with the camera, it's just the camera, like, it sees the other line and it's just not allowing you to grab those and lock them that way. Anyway, right click to like that. Let's just make sure, making sure that this vertex is there. Okay, and let's do this all over. Okay, now they need to be next to each other. We don't want to spread them too much. Setting this one. Setting this one. Same thing. Going through here. Okay, I don't really see what's going on here, but let's assume, yeah, that way. Next to each other. Next to each other, aligned. Beautiful. Beautiful. I know that it deserves a lot of more work, but right now we're just trying to achieve the connections, okay? So click, hold, snap. This one should be spread a little bit to the left, and then it will be fine that way. That way. Let's rotate. Click here, align it, and continue over here. Just like so. And snap it to this and right click. Okay. Now we'll need to do the same for the other three. So one click, well, click, hold and drag and snap it, and then should do something like so. Well, I better work a little bit and zoom out so I can see how it goes. Something like that. Let's say like that. And here. Okay, now I will rotate it that way. Click here. Well, I try to align it. I mean, I'm aligning this with my borders of the window, just to make sure that this is, yeah, that way. And continuing here, same thing. Now I'm gonna take a look there, and yeah, this is the first one that it should be connected to. And right click. Okay, that's good. Let's continue. Click here. Try to speed this up for you. Okay. Oh, let's align that, and then and finally connect this to this. Right click, click here. Let's do this one more time. And I just want to tell you that we will need to do this probably one more time later on. But right now we've done with this and that's all good. Still yet, probably we will have to do this one more time. And you will understand why. Just in a few minutes. Let me just finish this. Now I ain't gonna go into this tweaking thing. I mean vertices. You don't wanna. I don't wanna start building, tweak my vertices here on top of those lines. So just wanna make sure that your topology is good and nothing interrupt your cylinder here pipe. So if I press 3, I'm looking for errors. I'm looking for any vertices that run through other ways. Everything looks good. Press 1, and now we just need to fix our triangles. Remember, same thing. So just multicad tool, click somewhere here, and connect it to this, and let it through all of them. This is how it should be. Okay, I'm gonna do the same over here. Click here, then click on this edge that will add this extra vertex here, and we will do the same over this side. And here. Okay, and one click here, and one click here. Cool. Let's press F8. Now, we'll just simply have a look at this. Okay, as long that the polyg is right. I mean, all this weird looking is mainly because I didn't really, tweaking the vertices into some nice order. But as long that it's still quads, I'm all good with that. Okay. Now, the problem that may occur later on, what will happen is that we need to add 2 more screws on each side, and therefore I'll probably want to add edges here, right? So if I'm gonna, I think that at least for now I'm gonna wrap this tutorial, but I still want to talk about this. So we ain't gonna do this now. I just need to think how I will get, how I will work this out later on. So let's say I'm gonna add one edge loop here, okay? And I need to have screw exactly here, okay? So I will create another edge there. So immediately I'm already creating 2 more edges, okay? Now those little edges are giving me problem. Again, I will need to tunnel them that way, right? So I thought that maybe it will preform okay and everything will tunnel that way, but for some reason it's not. So I'm gonna undo that for a second. And let's try add those edges here. So you see what happened? That's not what we want, and we don't want this already also. But what's nice about this is you can either do the tunneling thing over the other side again as we just did, or you will be able to loop them here in this area backwards. Okay, so the only problem that may occur is that you may run into the situation where you looping here and it gets in there where you don't want this. Or I think that it's just better to tunnel them in a way that they will go through here and exit this area here, and it won't affect whatever goes here in the middle. Just automatically add your edges here later on. So we will need to see about this. I think just for now I will wrap this part, and we will continue later on at the next part with doing so. Okay, so again, thank you for watching. Have a good day, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and whatever goes within this. And also don't forget to visit my Facebook fan page for any updates about this tutorial. So that's it. Bye bye.